This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so the day one we started our integration, right? So what do you mean by integration? Integration. What do you mean by integration? It is a process of, or it
Colla
is a
colla
yes,
collaboration is
it is a process of collaboration of
two or more people.
yes, collaboration of two or
Two
More
or more
systems.
application systems.
six
Application
more
system.
Application system.
application systems or softwares, right? So, systems or softwares or hardwares, right? So
Yes.
if you are doing interaction between two or more application system, then it is called it as a integration. Integration is nothing but a we are giving some request, and according to that you are getting a some response. Then we will call it
Response.
as a integration.
Hmm.
Okay. So how many ways we can do this integration? What are the ways we can do integration?
Real-time
Two types,
integration. Two
We
types.
have
direct
a
and
two.
indirect.
Very good. We have a two types of integrations, right? We can decide two types. Okay, like we can do manual integration as well as a automated integration, right? So we have a lot of no challenges through this on manual integrations, right? Manually means we are doing, maybe we commit with some errors, right? There is a lot of data errors or whatever maybe. So we can do manual integration. With the manual integration we can come up with some errors. So to overcome those errors we have a automation integrations are two types. One is direct integration.
Indirect integration.
direct yes, direct integration
Indirect
or
integration.
direct integration or
Point to
Real.
point
It's
integration,
point to
yes,
point.
point to point integration
tightly
or
coupled integration.
very good, tightly coupled
Coupled integration.
coupled integration. Why we are calling this is a tightly coupled integration?
Because directly
Why
we
we are
have
calling
to
this as a sorry?
It
input.
directly depends on the
We have
other
Yes, very good.
application.
So the source system and target systems are interacting each other directly, right? Directly. So there is no middleware or there is no intermediator between source and target application systems. Then we will call it as a direct integration, right? Direct integration. And the second one is
Indirect
indirect
integration,
integration.
very good.
loosely coupled
Direct
integration.
Loosely coupled integration.
or loosely coupled integration. So here the source and the target systems, right? The source and target systems interacting each other with the help of intermediators, right? With the help of intermediators the source and target systems are interacting. Then we will call it as a yes, we will call it
Indirect
as
integration,
Indirect.
with the help of
middleware tools.
inter intermediators, right? Intermediates or middlewares, middle middleware tools, middlewares. So whatever the integrations which we are doing, with the help of intermediators, all are comes under the all are comes under the indirect
Indirect
integrations, right? So
integration.
whatever the integration tools which we are using right now to achieve our integrations, they are all comes under the loosely coupled integrations. Okay, loosely coupled integrations. So how many types of integrations we can decide depending on the application systems where they hosted?
Three.
depending on the application systems. Yes, how many types we have?
Three types:
Three, three
What
types.
are they?
on-premises, cloud, and hybrid.
On-premises, cloud,
Very good,
hybrid.
very good. On-prem, second one is cloud. Yes, cloud integrations, and third one
Hybrid.
is
Hybrid.
hybrid
Hybrid.
integration. Very good. Hybrid integrations.
Integration.
So these three types can be achieved with the help of on-premise integrations, hybrid integrations, and cloud integrations, right? These three types can be achieved with the help of no, to achieve this. So to achieve on-premise integrations, what are the different offerings we have in the market? Can anyone
iPaaS,
recall what are the different offerings we have to achieve on-premise integration? We have message
iPaaS,
brokers,
message. Okay.
message brokers.
ESB, ESB,
ESPs,
Yes. What do
integration
you
ESB,
mean by
suite,
ESV? What do you mean by ESV?
enterprise
enterprise
service
Enterprise
bus.
service bus.
Very good.
service bus.
Enterprise service bus. Enterprise service bus. So under this we have different service buses we have. Okay, like IBM service bus. Okay, Oracle service bus. Okay, Oracle service bus. And we have different service buses we have, and we have a integration suits. Okay, integration suits.
Mhm.
Integration suits. So these are all different offerings no, we have in the market. These are all used to achieve the on-premise integrations. So in the on-premise integration, what is the limitation? It have a low availability, and the scalability is also very low. And to achieve on-premise integrations, we need to install and maintain the software to achieve. So behind the what do you mean by on-premise application? On-premise applications is nothing but the application which is installed and maintained by
Exactly.
behind the
Firewall.
corporate firewall. Then we will call it as a on-premise applications, right? To achieve the
Yes.
integration between on-premise applications, there we have different offerings, right? We have message brokers, we have ESBs, we have integration suites, right? So we, due to this on-premise integrations, we need a lot of installations, continuous maintenance, and all, right? To overcome this, all the companies or business or IT sector moving towards the cloud integration, right? Cloud integrations. To achieve cloud integration, to achieve cloud integrations, what is the offering we have in the market?
iPaaS,
iPaaS,
iPaaS. What do you mean by iPaaS?
integration platform as a service.
Very good. Integration platform.
As a service.
Yes, as a service, right? As a service. So here whatever the integrations we can achieve by using it, is a platform where it is a platform where we can achieve our integrations on the cloud, right? Or else it is a cloud offering. It is the cloud offering where we can build our integrations, right? Build our integrations,
deploy,
deploy our integrations,
manage,
deploy our integration, right? Deploy our integrations and manage our,
manage our integration.
very good, manage our integrations. So here no need to install any software in no any softwares or any application, no need to. Just if you have a good internet connection and a valid credentials to your account, then we can log in into our platform and you can work, right? You can develop or build our integrations, we can deploy our integrations, and we can manage our integrations, we can test whatever you want to do from the life cycle, like software development life cycle, whatever the things we need to follow in the software life cycle, all these things can be done with the help of iPaaS iPaaS 2 offering. iPaaS offering, it is going to be give build our integration, it is going to give one platform where we can build our integrations, deploy our integrations, and manage our integrations, right? So here we have a different of integration tools to achieve the integrations under which comes under the iPaaS. What are they? Boomi, we have a MuleSoft, right? We have a MuleSoft, we have a Celigo, right? We have a Celigo, we have a Workato,
Okay.
we have a Workato. So different integration, and we have different integration tools in the market, right? So these are all designed to achieve the integrations. Okay, these are all designed to achieve the cloud integration. Mainly they are not designed to achieve cloud integration, even though by using Boomi or MuleSoft or Celigo we can achieve the on-premise integrations also. Okay, not only cloud integrations or hybrid integrations, even though we can they are all designed to achieve cloud integrations. Okay, we can achieve on-premise integrations also by using these tools. Okay, so now what is a URL to achieve? Sorry, what is the URL to login into platform? Boomi platform.
Platform.boomi.com.
Platform dot boomi.com. Right, very good. So you have a username. If you have a username and a password, if you have a username and password, we can log in into our Boomi and we can do our work, right? So where we can deploy, manage, and okay, where we can build our integration, deploy our integration, and manage our integrations, right? So, and Boomi is a stateful tool or a stateless tool? What do you mean by stateful and stateless?
Stateful.
Very good.
Stateful.
Stateful tool.
Stateful. What do you mean by stateful tool?
It is like capability to handle the metadata.
Okay. Okay. If any
And
integration
data
tool,
about data.
yes, very good. If any integration tool have as the capability to store, right, to store the metadata. What do you mean by metadata and data about the
Data
data
about the
about the data, right? It have a capability to store any data, or data about the data, then we will call it as a stateful tool. So Boom is one of the stateful tool. And what do you mean by metadata is nothing but the data about the data, like uh, like not its exact data, it's not actual data about the data, when the process is started, how much time it is taking to process it, and what are the logics we are applying over there to achieve our integrations. All this data, like such details, we will call it as a metadata. Okay. And what do you mean by dehydration store? Dehydration or persistence or permanent store? Permanent store. What do you mean by dehydration store? Anyone? Have we discussed about dehydration store or persistent store or permanent store?
No, we have not
No.
discussed this.
Okay. So see, so I have explained about the stateful tool, right? I have explained the stateful tool. So I'm saying that if any integration tool has the capability to store the metadata, okay, to store the metadata, to store anything, we need one kind of memory, or one kind of directory to store the data, right? That date where we are storing the data in a secure manner, then we will call that particular place or memory or a place or a directory or a disk, whatever maybe we will call it, that a particular placeholder, we will call it as a dehydration store. See, we are saying that Boom is a stateful tool, right? Stateful tool means it has a capability to store the metadata. To store the data, we need some kind of memory or heap size, right? Heap size or memory. That memory or heap size, we will call it as a dehydration store. Okay, the place where the data stored permanently and in a secure manner, in a secure manner. Okay, the place where the data is stored permanently and in a secure manner, then we will call it as a, okay, that place will called as dehydration store. Okay, dehydration store or permanent store or persistent store. Okay, now so where you can ask me, sir, no, you mentioned that we need to store the data, where we are going to store and where we are going, no, we can check those details and all. Okay, in once we enter into Boomi, I will show you where we can store all these details and all, where we are going to store all these details. Okay, I will show you. And how many ways we can achieve the integrations, how many ways we have to achieve integration. The nature of integrations can be decided depending on the response, right? The depending on the response, how many types we can decide it.
Three types:
What are they?
synchronized, asynchronized, and one way.
Okay, very good. Synchronous.
Asynchronized
Synchronous, yes. Synchronous process or synchronous operation. Okay, what
operation.
do you mean by synchronous process or as synchronous process?
It's a
The
request to
operation,
response.
yes, the process or operation is said to be synchronous. Synchronous, there is a immediate, right? Immediate response corresponding to request, corresponding to request. Yes or no? If we have an immediate response corresponding to request, then we will call it as a synchronous process. But here the request and the response will
Same
travel.
channel.
Yes, very good. Travel via same channel, right? So the request and the response will travel same channel, and the response is going to be immediate. Okay, we will get the immediate response, then we will call it as a synchronous process. Okay, and the second one is asynchronous process, right? Asynchronous asynchronous process. What do you mean by asynchronous process? Okay, there might be a delayed response, and the request and the response will travel via different channel, then we will call it as a asynchronous process, right? Asynchronous process. Here the delayed response, yes or no? Delayed delayed response corresponding to the request and response will travel different channel, right? Request and the response will travel different via different channel or different connections. Okay, different channel or different connection, then we will call it as a asynchronous process. So here, for both the processes, response is mandatory, right? Response is mandatory, right? And the final one is one way or,
Here,
yes, fire and, yes,
siren
fire
for
and forget. So fire and forget means, see, the request, the client will going to shoot the request and is not going to expect the response back. Okay, just is firing the request and is forgetting the request, then we will call it as a fire and forget or one way integration. Okay, these are all different three ways we can achieve integrations. We can design our integration in the three ways. One is synchronous way, asynchronous way, and one way. So these are all three ways we can design our integration. And the nature of the integration can be decide or decide depending on the how that they triggered, how the request is triggered. Okay, depending on the request triggered. How many ways we have? How many types we can decide? The nature of the integration can be decided depending on the request triggered, how the integration is triggered, or how the request is triggered. How many types we have? How many types we can decide? Three types, right? We have a real-time integration. Yes. Yes or no? What happened, guys?
Real time, near real time.
Near real time,
Near real-time integration.
scheduled and based.
Yes, real-time integrations. And the third one is scheduled based or batch based integrations, right? Scheduled based integrations or batch based integrations. How we can achieve the integrations? These three types. So real time means when the request is generated, the same moment Boomi is pick upping the request, and event based real time integration or event. Event means when the event is created, the same moment that event pick up by Boomi, then we will call it as a real time integration. Near real time can be achieved with the help of some queue systems, and scheduled based integrations can be achieved with the help of connectors. Yes. So yeah, till here anyone have any questions or any doubts? Anyone not understood anything, or anyone have any questions? Yes. Yes, anyone have any questions?
Yes.
Okay, perfect, perfect. So if you don't have anything, just we'll log in into our platform and we'll start some basic things. Okay. So what is the URL to log in? Platform dot boomi dot com,
Platform
right?
dot boomi dot.
What is that?
.com.
Yes, very good. What is the platform name? Platform name. What is the platform name
Platform
which is provided by Boomi, which is offered by Boomi?
Atom.
Atom.
Yeah.
Atom.
I mean, Atomsphere. Very good.
Atomsphere.
Atomsphere platform, right? Okay. It is a platform name. Okay. It's not atmosphere. It is Atomsphere. Atomsphere platform. Okay. Atomsphere is the offering. This is the offer. Okay, this is the offer where we can see here Atomsphere. We have Atomsphere, right? Platform.boomi.com Atomsphere. Okay, just you can log in into your Boomi with your credentials, valid credentials, right? Okay, this is a login page. Once you enter your valid credentials, it will taking into this Boomi. This is the platform. Okay. And one more thing here, just we release something new. So every second Saturday of the month, every second Saturday of the month, Boomi is going to release new features or new upgrades or new things into Boomi. Okay, we have a new release, something new. See, welcome to May 2024 Boomi platform release. Here a new few of the notable features. Okay, every second Saturday of every month, the second Saturday, Boomi is going to release some new features or upgrades or something new. Okay, these are all new features they are released. Okay, once you log in into your platform, it will give some new features. It will show some new features. You can check what are the new features. If you okay, if you remember last week when I when I shown you, okay, when I shown you this Boomi platform, okay, it is a different UI you are seeing, right? Here this one different UI I have shown you. If you remember, now this is changed. If you see my screen, you can see it is changed. It is now it is changed, right? The component explorer and the shapes palette is shapes palette is changed, and shapes palette is changed and all, right?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, this what we will call this place. Don't be confused, don't be confused, I will show you all these things. Okay, what we will call it as, what is the place?
Component Explorer.
This is a component explorer, very good. And this place,
Process canvas.
process canvas, very good. And we have this shapes palette, right? This is a shapes palette. So what are the shapes we have? We have a three types. One is a connecting type, execute type, and logic type. Okay, so execute type, logic type, we are going to discuss each and every type of shape, and in the connecting some important shapes we are going to discuss. Okay, and okay, now Boomi is a, I explain you that Boomi is a multi-tenant architecture, right? Boomi is a multi-tenant architecture. What do you mean by multi-tenant?
More than one
Single
user
user,
using
more
software.
than one, multiple users are using this application.
Very good. So a single instance of software can be used by multiple users. Okay, it's not like that, for TCS one different software, for IBM different software, for Infosys different software. No, right? Boomi is only one software can be used by multiple users. Okay, and in a single account, and one more thing, in a single account single account can be accessed by multiple users, right? Single account can be accessed or accessed by multiple users. Where we can add multiple users? Where we
User
can add
manage,
multiple users? Where it is? Where we
set
need to go?
user
User manage.
manage, user management settings.
Sorry, settings. Very good. Settings. Here we have a user information
Two.
or account information. Click on any one of that. Okay, go click on that, and it is taking you to user manage. Click on the user management, right? Account access, right? Account access, click on user management. Here you can add multiple users. How many users if you want, you can add. And here you can give the some roles and responsibilities them. Okay, what are the roles you want to assign to that particular user? You can add those roles to that. Okay, and if you want to delete simply, you can click on the cross. Okay, and so I told you that Boomi is a Boomi has some
Multi-tenant.
multi-tenant. Okay, that's fine. Boomi is a stateful tool, right? Boomi is a stateful tool that I know
Yes.
I'm going to show you that where it is going to be stored all the details and all. Okay, here we have atom management. Here, if you see properties, okay, here we have some GB of memory. See, 146.35 GB memory is there. Atom directory space. Okay, what do you mean by atom and all? We will discuss later. Okay, I told you that we have a Boomi is a stateful tool, right? There is a dehydration store will be there. That dehydration store is nothing but the memory or a space or directory where we can store all the metadata details, right? So here we have, you can see here, you can see the GB RAM, how much RAM it have, and how much GB of free space it is. We have all these things, and so here it is going to store all the metadata details. This is the path where it is going to be stored all the details. Okay, so 146 temporary memory. See, here we have a directory space we have. Okay, free space we have. There we can store, okay, all the details of metadata. Till here, anyone have any questions or any doubts, or anyone wants to ask any questions? Yes.
Yeah, can you give an example for stateless tool?
Stateless tool. So simple, guys. Like, if any tool does not have a see, if any tool does not have a capability to store all this such kind of details, like, what is exactly happening, or what are the different executions happening across them, and simply they are no processing it. I don't think any tool, we don't have any tool like a stateless tool, because stateful is mandatory for future tracking purpose, or right. I don't think
Okay.
so. There is any stateless tool. What are the tools we have? Almost all the 99% of tools in the market, all stateful tools only, because we need some kind of proof, or we need some kind of background memory to in a further tracking purpose. Right, after 1 week or 10 days, if customer will come and he will ask, "Hey, what are you doing over here? I didn't get my request or order till." To process it, we need some kind of details, right? For that, we need to store some kind of metadata. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pavan,
Yes.
Pavan, as you said, like where it is stored in the atom only, it is stores the data, no? Just now you're
Yes.
showing that, right? Test atom.
Test atom. Yes. Yes. Okay, I will later I will show you where we are going to store, how it is going to be stored. All these details I am going, no, later we'll discuss on it. But keep it in mind, Boomi is a stateful tool. If it is a stateful tool, there might be a dehydration store. Dehydration store is nothing but a place where we are going to store all these details. So that place is going, it need nothing but a memory. Okay, that memory have some directory or a space, free space, that is going to be available on the atoms. Okay, what do you mean by atom? Okay, what, how we can install this atom, what is the function of this atom, everything we are going to discuss later. Anyone have any questions? Okay, if you don't have anything, tomorrow onwards, no, I'm going to start exact Boomi, what how Boomi will work, and we're going to start no, tomorrow onwards a Boomi journey. Okay, yeah, maybe
So
if I miss some basics, maybe if I miss some basics, I will cover in coming days. Okay,
when we will get
ఇంకొకటి
access, Pawan?
sorry.
When we will
Who's
get
this?
access, tool
Okay,
access?
once you know discuss with your reference, whose reference you're coming from?
Mastan.
Mastan, right? Okay, you can discuss
Yes.
with Mastan, and he once he confirmed with me, I will create account for you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
సో నేను ఆల్రెడీ మీ అందరికి చెప్పాను, ఎవరైతే